Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader, and today we're doing a personal reading for one of my clients who will represent the sign of Taurus. We have a number of people in question: Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, and Capricorn. Now, as you know, as my client for quite some time now, and I thank you because it does happen all the time. Predictions come sooner and later, and sometimes during or after. You are very much aware of how the predictions work, and sometimes sooner than expected. And thank you for the compliment. Now, know that as usual, prior to the recording, I call into the universe with your spirit guides and your personal information of yours and the other people in questions. During the recording, there'll be moments of silence. It is when I'm channeled to your spirit guides in the universe to start transmitting the messages. When it comes to predictions, as you are aware and you know, certain things can and are allowed to change to an extent. Certain things cannot and will not be changed because it is the path that you and the people in question have to take. As well as when predictions come, it can come sooner, during, or after, or prior to or after the time that I give you. Okay? Now, let's see here what's going on here since your last reading. Arcanos, show me a must need to know. Arcanos, in reference to the client here. And I have to say thank you. Yes, and it is because it is for you. I have to say thank you because I appreciate when you take my advices that are best fitted for you. And also thank you because I feel that you are improving. I can sense your energy being more optimistic, being more positive, looking toward life in a better aspect. And I can feel that because I do feel you letting go of energies that are not suited for you. So that is wonderful. Now, let's see here. I feel that you will be falling in love in this year with someone different. Different, or just seeing things at a different angle, different light. Okay? I kind of smile when you made I always do. I read everything twice or three times if I have to on the emails of my clients. And I kind of smile at the end there when you were saying something. And I feel that it's fixing to come in a very short time. That, let's say playtime, okay? Let's call it playtime. And you should, why not? Take it as what it is. Take it as one day at a time, okay? Well, it's coming along, and I know that this is what you're wanting to, but it's taking you some time. And I think that, as you already know, the first spread is in the very current past to the next 3 to 4 months, but it could be sooner, okay? I do feel that you're lacking that intimacy, and you're hoping and wanting to, but I do feel that it might just be within the next 2 weeks or 2 months. Who knows? It could even be sooner, okay? I do see that. Absolutely. I have to say that I do see that intimacy happening, and if I'm to say with who, I'm going to have to say with a Capricorn. Okay, so good for you. I think that you need to take it as a one day of friends for benefits, and take it but not acknowledge it, is what I'm saying. Those are two different things, because you don't want to let the other guy, right off the back say, oh, I'm not looking for commitment, I'm not looking for something stable, just fun. No, because guys see it differently. They will see you as easygoing, easy laid, and whatnot. They will not take you seriously. So, but what I'm saying is, within yourself, take that as that it is. And if it prolongs to something different, something better, more long lasting in the future, then so be it. But as of right now, I think that what you need right now is just have friends, date, and of course, interact intimately if you want to with that person. But just know to yourself, acknowledge to yourself that this is just something that you're needing and wanting at that time, and that's it. Okay, so you won't be hurting yourself and getting attached to the person real fast. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, you did ask about the father of that person, and I'm not sure if he's paying you any child support for this child, But I do feel that one of the reasons why he wants to reconnect with you and reestablish this is also because, number one, he feels for you still. And second, he's struggling with money-wise, okay? And he doesn't like the way you talk to him. And he's trying his best not to insult you. So I do feel that this Cancer, it's temporarily holding back his emotions, his aggression, because he's trying to, yes, he is trying to mend things with his child. I can see that. But at the same time, he still cares for you, and he's having some money problems, and he wants to reconcile with you. But I just see him lacking that expression as of right now, okay? I do feel that he will try to make another attempt to reach out to your child, and he is debating as of right now whether or not to come in and see your child in that concert, okay? As of right now, I would suggest don't reach out to him. If he does not want to be a part of that child, do not insist, because then the child will not enjoy that time the way it's supposed to be, because then the absent parent will show up and be mean, and just it will show right off the back, and the child will be very displeased, okay? Know that you're the father and the mother of that child no matter what. So as long as you're there and you're giving love and support, the child will be fine, okay? And here we have the nutcase. Forgive me for saying that. The Scorpio. And one of your things is, you're letting him go and whatnot. And you're saying, is he going to acknowledge that? No, absolutely not. He is stubborn as a mule. He is not going to stop trying to contact you. He is not going to try. He's going to try to say, can we please at least remain friends? Okay? Keep that in mind. Because he is going to tell you, can we at least remain friends? He's going to try to reach out to you and manipulate you and say, you know what? I thought of what you say. I will make this effort and I will do this. But he's bullshitting. Okay? So I think that you already tried it hard enough. And I think that you're seeing the proof within yourself. And I'm pretty sure that he is moved back with that girl that he's living with his wife. Okay? He is. He's trying to reconcile things with that woman. That woman is not letting him go. They have an abusive relationship that they both are getting high over, that they're both turning on over. And so he is in and out of the woman's life, but as also he can't get over you. He misses you and he's thinking of you, the Scorpio. And no, he's not giving up anytime soon. He's going to try to reach out to you and give you a certain light, give you certain things, but be careful, because you're seeing what's ahead, which is his deceitfulness and his lies and his betrayal. Okay? And I think that as of now, we started in a good year, in a good sense within your self-being. And I feel that you are already detaching yourself little by little. Why? Because what you saw lately within the media with him and that spouse makes you realize, and it's chipping off all those, feelings you have for this man. And you're realizing that he's never going to be straightforward with you, that he's never going to be honest with you, and that he will never change. And that is absolutely the truth. So you're acknowledging those things. And even though it hurts you and it's bothering you and you're constantly thinking of this man, eventually, sooner or later, it's going to take you some work, but you let go of this man eventually once you've realized and focused your attention toward elsewhere. Okay? When you start seeing someone else, when you start dating someone else. Okay? Which you will in 2018. I see that happening. Okay? And again, I do not recommend you to try to reach anyone that you feel that is not best fit for you to be in your life, like the Scorpio, like the Aries, like any family members that you feel they're very negative to you. You're trying to change your self-being, your environment, your spirituality, your mental status. And so therefore, I feel that you are taking that the right way this year. And if you continue that, being positive thinking, you will be more happier this year than you've been in the past, especially 2017. I think it was very harsh with you. Okay? So I'll say let's continue, okay? When you're feeling that you're about to drop the ball and you can't handle it, you reach out to me. We can do this, okay? There's no need to be upset. There's no need to be depressed. Sometimes you go through that because you're detaching yourself emotionally and spiritually from that energy. So there will be some times that you feel drained and that you feel sleepy, tired, not knowing why you're feeling the way you're feeling. But it is also because you're detaching yourself. You're trying to put closure on energies that are not suited for you. Like the Scorpio, he's a karma energy. And so therefore you're draining yourself. But you have to put closure, okay? You're going at it. You're going at it. You haven't done it, so you're going at it, but you will eventually get here in a few months, I feel. Let's hope so, if he learns to give up. I do feel that he has moved back with a woman. And people, a lot of people follow restraining order and stuff. Do they follow it? They don't. Why? Because the person that puts the restraining order takes back the man, either because they're feeling guilty for what they did, or because they feel that they are the cause of what the man has done to them. Vice versa. It's a lot of number of reasons. But normally, the person that files the restraining order always takes back the other person. And in this case, with the Scorpio and his spouse, it's what I see here. Okay, it's a mutual abuse, mentally and physically. Okay, so let them deal with their own karma. Let them deal with their own shit. In other words, and just avoid them. Period. Okay, because they will still be off and on. And when things are not good in his family and the Scorpio's life, in his personal life, he will come and try to see if he can bug you. Okay. And he does. The Scorpio thinks that you're meant to be with him and whatnot. He thinks all these things, and I feel that you do too, but it's not. It's a karma that it needs to be closured. Okay? Simple as that. It's an abusive karma. It's a manipulative energy towards you. And it's sucking the light out of you, and it's not letting you free yourself. Okay? Now, let's see here. What else can I see here? I do feel that the father of that child that you have will eventually try to make ends, try to see if he can tell you. Again, do not reach to him. You already done what you did, so let him see what he does. I do feel that if he reaches out to you, he may say, well, I don't have enough money to go here and to go there and whatnot. And then you're going to try to be supportive in that. So he might make an attempt. Let's hope that he does. As of right now, he's undecided. But let's hope that he makes that trip to your child's, for your child's sake. Okay? Do not reach out to him, to this man anymore for the sake of the child. Because if they truly want to be in that person's life, there's no need for you to be looking, because the absent parent thinks, and this is the way they think, that if you reach out to them, you're not reaching out to them because of the child. They think psychologically that you're reaching out for them sake, not the child. So it's a weird way of thinking, but yes, that's usually what they think. Okay. But yes, I do see him. Let's hope that these two positive cards will be a yes, that he will show up for that child's thing. And just make sure that you keep things clear with him at what your intentions are. Okay, because normally the exes always make returns sooner or later. They always do. Okay, and that's what he's trying to do out here. But I don't see him that he has improved himself the way his attitude is. Okay, the father of that child I'm referring to. Will he be trying to be there in the future for your child's life? I'm sensing that he'll be off and on out of your child's life, off and on. Okay. I don't see him being a permanent father figure for that child. I just see him being off and on. It is what it is. You're not the first and you will not be the last. So just, you are a female, but I will say man up, because sometimes, the one that carries, whether you're a male or a female, the one that carries the child with them and cares for them and is the guardian for that child, they're the ones with the balls. I don't care if you're a female or a male. You're the ones with the balls, because you have the guts, you have the courage to continue being supportive and care and provide for that child. And the other person is the coward. Okay? I don't care who the person is that is the coward, whether it's female or male. I don't care. That's the factor. The people intend to use their children to get back at or with the other person, the other parent when they're not focusing and looking after that child. Okay, in this sense, this is what I'm sensing out of the father of your child. Okay, now let's see here. Let's get busy with the other ones and then we'll see here. I was trying to see here. Okay, I saw something, but I'll look later if it continues to be as it is. Okay, it still keeps showing me, and I was going to wait to say later, but I have to say it. It still keeps showing me a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, rising for you in 2018. So let's see. If you stay positive with the Capricorn, you might be more than friends. Okay, and also when you start being more than friends with him, or prior to, do not enclose your personal life, what you've been through with this Scorpio, and how it come about that you came to know this person, or anything about your family, you know what I'm talking about. Do not, because that would in itself push a man away. Okay, they're gonna see as a complicated relationship. You're gonna have to excuse me because I'm having my coffee this morning. And good morning to you too. Okay, Arcana, show me a must need to know here. Show me a must need to know here. And I'm going to look at the Scorpio here. Okay? Arcana, show me a must need to know. Show me a must need to know, Arcana. Let's see what are his intentions. Arcana, show me. So I'm being able to best fit and guide my client. Thank you, Arcanas. I do feel that he is going to try to manipulate you once more again, and he's going to try to say to you, the Scorpio, that, you know what, we could still be friends, and let me show you little by little the things that I can do. He is going to try to reach out to you, but let's see here. So remember, this spread is for the Scorpio. I see the Scorpio. If he's not working, I see him working in a very short time here. Well, of course, he's not happy in his relationship with this woman, the Aries, but here they are still, okay? And they're trying to work it out, okay? They're going on a weekend trip together or something like that in a very short time. And of course, as you know, the second spread is normally about after 4 months, but the energies can come sooner, okay? And he is going to try to come and visit you. Again, he's still showing me this, that he's still wanting to find a way to talk to you. But even though he is, I feel, including living with this woman or off and on in her home. And there he is. Yes, he's absolutely in love with you, as well as you are. And believe me, he's going to try to find any ways of means to get to you, to even try to find a way to come to your town, is what I'm seeing here. And it's giving me this too, which could be within 2 weeks, 2 months. I see you here trying to say no more, which is good. But I will tell you this no more means temporarily. I wish it would be the sword one, but this 5 tells me as for right now, it's temporarily. Okay? So you're saying no, but you're still confused because you truly do feel that you are in love with him. And I do feel that he does love you tremendously. Okay? The Scorpio. He does. He cares for you. With the Aries, he does care for this woman. He does, you know, he's into this relationship. But in a very few months, the Aries, the female, his wife, will... I think there's a friend in there in her life that she is going to cheat on him. Okay? I don't know if the Scorpio is going to find out, but for those reasons, could be possibly that he will try to make a return because of that. So he's still going to be manipulative towards you. He's still going to tell you that he is working things out with his personal situation, is what I see here. I don't see it to be true. But that's up to you if you want to give him a second chance. I feel that at this time, as for right now, within the next few months, I do feel that you're going to do the best that you can to maintain your distance from this person. And in the moment he will, but then in a very short time he's going to find other ways to try to reach to you. Okay, could be 2 weeks or 2 months, but keep that in mind that he will continue to try to be in your life. Again, being that you see the spread, he doesn't know what's ahead, what's coming. Being that you see the spread, being that you see the predictions, only you can say no and no more of this bullshit when it comes to the Scorpio. Okay, because if you're just going to let things be, then he will find a way to get hold of you again. And just because I tell you that he loves you tremendously and that you care for him does not give you the right to get back into this abusive relationship with this man. Having said that, only you know within your heart what it is that you truly want. Okay? But sometimes what we truly want is not necessarily the best that it is for us. Keep that in mind. Okay? Now, I do feel that in a very short time you are going to enter into some type of friends with benefits, hopefully in a better relationship with someone else who is still giving me here a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Sun, rising. Okay, a very good relationship. Now, if this is the person that we were been talking about throughout the spread, I feel that this person is going high within his work position. I think this man is coming about. He's going to do something that is going to give him good advances within his profession. Okay, the Capricorn. He will be a man that he will succeed in his adventures, and that he will find a way to always be making money. Okay, that's how I see this man. I see him around with all these money, coins, and whatnot. So he's definitely will be a man that will be able to be a provider for sure. Okay, I will do him. I will do him. I will do the next. I apologize because when I said this, it's almost like you told. It's almost like you were telling me, "Oh, okay, I'll do him. I'll do him just because I want some." Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so being that this is the Scorpio spread, I do see him still in his marriage, in his relationship, still with the Aries. I still see that. But that someone will be unfaithful here, which I'm also sensing that it could be his wife that she sat there talking to, or in a very short time be intimate with someone else. And I also see that eventually he will be off and on with his wife in the future, but he will also be flirting with other women. Okay, I see more than 2 women here, so definitely he's going to try to jump, let's just call it jump seats, but I'm saying jump women, be out there flirting and talking to, and most likely, seeing someone else besides his spouse if you decide to let this man go. And I also see her with someone else in the future, living with someone else. Okay, being that this is a Scorpio spread, this is how I see it. I do also see this, that there will be a family member coming into you in a very short time, in the first half of 2018, either talking to you or coming to visit to you. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer family member, someone that you do not trust, and I'm sensing that it could be that other person that in the past we've discussed. This person is coming in here because she's going to try to talk to you, that she's in a relationship with someone that is being soured, that is just not doing well. She might want to come and visit and probably stay within, in your home. Let me tell you, the answer will be no. I am telling you no. When that person comes to you and tell you, can I have this, my life, and this and that? No. No, no, no. You understand me? I do not want you to allow this person who has been the way that person been in the past toward you. I don't care if it's my best friend. I don't care if it's my sister, my aunt. I don't care if they've devastated my life in the past and they have not changed. And obviously they have not changed because I see her life being all miserable. But this is her punishment for what she has done. Because she did what she did to you, of acknowledgement of what she was doing purposely. So when you hurt someone without knowing or purposely wanting to, then that's a different situation of the karma. But in this case, no, she was truly aware, so she's getting what's deserved by her. She will find a way to reach out to you and whatnot, and my answer to that will be a no. You understand me? No. because I don't care if it's a family member and that you have a good heart and you want to help them out and you're willing to be forgiven and whatnot. But sometimes you have to learn to say no is no and stay firm with that no, because they will take advantage of you as they've done in the past. You understand? Okay. Having said that, let's move forward. Yes, well, they're telling me that if you allow this person, because you're going to be, but I can't do this to my family. Okay, it's up to you. But if you allow this person back into your life, there's a big chance that it will repeat itself. Okay. Now, let me see here. Just trying to see something that I you need to start asking yourself, why is it that you're so attracted to the Scorpio? Why is it that you're so in love with this person? And then see the positive and the negative. So hopefully that will teach you or help you to learn to let go completely. Once you attach yourself spiritually, emotionally, physically, and mentally, saying with all those realms no to the Scorpio, then the energy will be extracted equally, and it will be a no completely eventually. But if not, then the Scorpio will still be there. Okay, once you acknowledge a no and you will continue that no, then the energy will float to that person and learn to let go of you. Okay, but in the meantime, he does what he does because he sends your energy that you still care for him and that you still want him and that you're willing to be there. That is why he's being persistent. Okay, you're sending out the energy toward this man. Now, let's do the Capricorn next. Let me see what's going on here with him. Just date the person, get to know the person, see if they're single, married, no children, just befriend. And then if it leads to something else, so what? If it leads to something else, you have the right to enjoy yourself with that. Okay? And not hate yourself. It's time to move forward. It's time to move forward. You've been in this limbo situation for years, and I think 2018 is the time to get rid of everything that is just not serving you. Okay? I can show me a must need to know here. Now he is the Capricorn. Okay. Yep, I see it. Isn't that nice? Oh, Jesus. Do I have to see those negative cards around you? Okay. Keep going. I like what I see. Now, remember that if I say something, it may be the case, but you also have to be willing to, okay? In other words, that's what okay, I'll see it. I see it. Yes, I see it differently. Okay, cool. Now, this is your spread. It's the Capricorn spread, but it's also to see you, the overall energy. Now, let me tell you this, that when I'm about to give you, whether it's good or bad, you're going to have to just take it in. Now, certain things can happen. Is as of now, your energy changes, okay? Certain things you can change or not change and allow it to happen if you wish it to be. And if the universe allows you to, okay? I'm going to tell you this. once you decide completely to let go of those energies that have not been serving you, you're going to see a total different aspect of your life coming in, totally different for you, sometime after 6 months. It could even be sooner. I hope sooner. But I think that it's okay even if it takes longer for these things to affect or to change, because sometimes when they happen sooner, you're not totally ready, so it may not be as you expected or wanted them to be. Also, if I tell you someone is here for this and that, that may not be the case because you may not be ready, or simply because you see something in that person that is just not for you. Which it has happened to certain clients. If I tell them, this person is here for you, to be with you in a relationship if you wish it to be. But then when they meet this person, they go, oh, he's not my type, he's not this, he's not that. So there you have it. Okay, the universe sometimes plays certain people, but may not be the necessary case because you're just not there at that time, not ready for that. Okay. So having said that, let me see. I see you sometime after 4 or 5 months. I see you talking to, gathering yourself with either family or friends and whatnot, just trying to celebrate or do something here is what I'm sensing here. And he's out there, talking to a family member of his, the Capricorn. Yes, he will continue to talk to you. And yes, he looks forward to talking to you. He looks forward to being intimate with you, because I see it. I absolutely feel that you and this person will be intimate, the Capricorn. Now, don't get excited. Oh my God, I'm like, she's jumping right now. Don't get excited. It's in his spread. And I'm telling you that this is what he's intended to in the future, as of now, in the future for you. Okay? So that does not mean that it may happen accordingly to how you act. Things can be. Okay? But he doesn't know what's coming ahead. I know. Okay? So what I see here is there is another woman out there that likes him and whatnot and is trying to get to him and whatnot, but he's pushing that aside. He's not interested. He's actually interested in you. Because I do see that it was prior a relationship, that he kept friends with that other female, but he has no desire to reconnect with anybody. But he does have a desire to reconnect with you. He does have a desire to be intimate with you, and he likes the fact that you and him started communicating again. I do feel that you're going to do what I emailed you. What I emailed you? What I emailed you? What I said that you will do? I do feel that you will, and you probably have already, because I definitely see this taking effect. Okay? Let me tell you why. Because he's looking forward to be intimate with you. He's very much excited to talk to you. He does worry that if he connects with you in different levels of intimacy, will it affect his job? Okay? He does worry about that.